I'm Dan Fitzpatrick at StockMarketMentor.com on Saturday, March 2nd. And in this free chart video, we're going to look at a couple stocks, both of which we looked at last week, and that is Groupon and Chipotle Mexican Grill, CMG. First of all, this is a $320 stock. Now, a lot of you are going to look at that and say, well, I 320 bucks. Show me something that's 30 bucks or 20 bucks or $3 because that's the stuff that I want to buy because you get more, you get more shares. Well, look, this stock ran up almost $3 on Friday, almost a 1% gain. What's the difference if you buy 10 shares of this stock at 319 bucks versus 100 shares of $31.90. You still get here a 1% increase. So don't get so focused on the number of shares that you can trade. Instead, be focused on the trend. Be focused on this uptrend here. Be focused on this volatility squeeze right at the 200-day moving average. Watch for this stock to break higher. The market, and I go into a lot of detail on this in the weekend update, but the market is in this primary uptrend, and so you really want to be long stocks. You don't want to be betting against the market. I think Chipotle is going to work for you here if you just stay long. Now, Groupon, again, mea culpa. I issued a, buy the dips here on Groupon on Wednesday. Embarrassingly, I was doing that video after the company announced earnings and was trading way down. Now, happily, at least one guy in our community forum said, hey, don't feel so bad for totally blowing this call because it brought my attention to it, and I made a nice day trade, made a lot of money off of this bounce. That's our 59-minute trader curriculum where you really learn how to day trade, or I should say hour trade, in the first hour of trading. If you're the type of person who actually has a regular job, particularly if you're on the West Coast, you can get up, trade these trades, these hour-long trades, and then go to work, and then try to match what you made in the market with what you're going to make that day at the office. So anyway, enough about that. With Groupon, where are we now? Well, so they fired their CEO. The stock, they fired him on Friday. The stock fell down on Thursday, and so what happens on Friday? Well, the stock gaps up a bit, and it closes almost 13% higher. I don't think this is much of a buying opportunity. The big deal with Groupon is business model. Like, do they have one? Do they have a profitable one? There are a lot of folks that are a lot smarter than me that say, they really don't. And because the market is strong, there are a lot of other places to put your money. If you're a money manager or an individual investor, there are a lot of better places to put your money than in some goofy stock like Groupon. Again, I thought this thing was going to move higher. It would have been a nice trade. Not the case. I think that nice trade actually already happened on Thursday and into Friday. I would be very careful about buying Groupon. And by the way, this could drift up a little bit more. Perhaps you buy Groupon on Monday, make another 30 or 40 cents before supply starts kicking in and the stock's drifting lower. But I guess, my question is, do you really want to waste your time? I shouldn't say waste your time. If you're making money, you're not wasting your time. But do you really want to spend your time doing that? I would rather watch a stock like Chipotle. The stock traded as high as $319.82. Set your price alert at like 320 so you can draw your attention to it, or the upper Bollinger Band here, 325. Set a price alert at 320, 321, maybe again at 325. The last high here was 327. Well, I would say that if the stock's hitting 325, that's the upper Bollinger Band, that's a pretty good confirmation that this stock's going to continue to drift higher. So anyway, I hope that helps. I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend.